in his career. A lot of people are really excited, David, because he has seen a lot of ball.
All the ball, all the defenses. He's rid the emotion of being really high and really low. And so those experiences, those scars, they matter. They trust in him. And everybody on this offense is looking to him.
The RPO, it's complete. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Can't really run our defense effectively because we're playing in a league where you got these fucking play call bullshit.
Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Quick completion to the right. Oh, he's got some space. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
Wants to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. You get a guy who can do that on the outside and is sort of in the DNA of Miami's program.
Yeah, just speed. Those are guys that put fear in you. Those are the track stars that the Sunshine State produces so many of them. Those guys can absolutely fly.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk. And on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right flat. Nice job.
The Canes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Lost the fire on second down. Quickly complete. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. Did a nice job of it.
They'll try to get it in with the run. And he runs it.
That was just too easy for the number 5 ranked team, man. Wow.
Start this season. This offense had a plan. They knew who they wanted to be, but you had to come out and execute it. And that was a beautiful first drive, creating some momentum, not only for this offense, but for this squad to start the season.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They go 83 yards on the drive, and he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And no chance at a return here. So the Indiana Hoosiers offense will get the ball for the first time. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Well, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team. I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys have been proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Let's step back here and look at the big picture for Indiana. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
I've Obviously, third downs are so critical because you get an extra chance to wear that defense out. Great job by the offense. Great job by the quarterback completing the pass, getting the first down, moving the sticks, fresh set of down, continue to wear on this defense.
One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Really good job there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got it burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
He's got enough for the first down. They'll slide him at the 24-yard line.
That's where you got to make this offensive coordinator feel good calling plays. You get a completion on third down early in the game, and he should be having a lot of confidence now moving forward in this game calling plays.
Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Pick up on the ground here to keep his drive moving and give him the first down.
This opening drive has been all offense. Really good job, nice scripted plays, taking advantage, strung together a nice series. But here's all that matters for defense. We don't even care about yards anymore. Can I keep him out of the end zone? Great job right here. Step up, get a stop, force him either to kick the field.
Ski route for the 6.
Takes this from inside the 5. Makes a move. He just about popped that one for a long, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. The defense wouldn't let it loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Sure, I know where the playmakers are, and I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw the ball to running back, closing space and getting that fast dude on the ground.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Brown. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
Bells and whistles have got to be going off in this quarterback's head now. It's third and long, so you know you're expecting pressure. You got to know where your hot routes are. You got to be able to read the coverage and make sure you get this football out of your hands quickly to not take a sack or worse, turn the football over.
There's a reason third down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at third down percentages, it tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
Unloads quick. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
The defense, you have to have great eyes. You have to have good vision on the quarterback to be able to see it. You could tell he's throwing the football right now. Watch the defense react, come up, get the wide receiver on the ground. He goes.
And here's that fumble way behind the line. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. Get to the quarterback, but you get the football. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job on the defense. Getting a sack, getting the fumble.
Yeah, man, we just got here in year one, trying to teach these boys to play our type of football. Man, everywhere we went, we have been successful.
Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up and get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking downfield, it's O'Neal. Trying to get behind the defense. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. He finds his man. It's Terry. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with the first down at the 31. These offensive scripts on both sides have been masterpieces as they are going up and down the field in the first. The give to the back. Breaks in the middle. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll sticks for the first down. He's now up to 58 yards on the ground in this first quarter. That is a terrific start. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Martin. And completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. Going for 6. Touchdown! Quick strike through the air for a score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to...
Like Coco would say, there goes that man.
Take shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. Kickoff unit all lined up and we are ready to put toe to leather. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse, but move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just the fundamental football. They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure every ball carrier has to have, and they just got to do a better job moving forward.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Didn't get much done on that line. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Caught in the middle. It's Gilbert. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pick up on second down to help them on the next one.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks at a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a third down.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot. Get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
Catch in the middle, it's Gilbert. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him, knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Hurricanes will punt this one away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed out. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
He might want another play. Back to pass, it's O'Neal. Under fire. And as he throws, incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Good timing on the quick out. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Now, fourth down.
And the Hoosiers decide to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. They boot it away. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this run.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your back.
Great team defense on that one. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D-linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Working that left side now. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground cover. Pick up the first. And the Canes are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll go to the air. He's got him. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player. And we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to throw again. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Hurricane. Extra point here will tie the game.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. He leaves it with his back. There he goes. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it up to 45. He's up to 81 yards rushing already here in the first half. It's a season opener, but he's in midseason form. To the air, it's O'Neal. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. All right, guys, let's talk a little Indiana. By no means was it a transfer portal exodus. The number of guys they lost among the fewest in the country, but you do wonder if things have just become really transactional in the sport right now.
Well, this is a team that had a lot of success last year, and a lot of their key players want to build off of that. So to me, not a big surprise that these guys have decided to stick around.
Yeah, it's cool to see it, man. You don't see a lot of this in college football nowadays. A lot of people leaving. They're doing a good job of retaining their guys. They must have built a really good culture.
That's real in. It's Terry. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Hoosiers will hustle to the line. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I think the open one obviously the politically correct answer. But you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. And the Hoosiers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. Making side adjustments here. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Using the quick game. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. They're going to run it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Goodness, that is the way you blow up a play quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Hair on fire, caused a wreck. That had to be a blown assignment. Back to throw. It's O'Neal. On target.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
The Hoosiers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll give it to the back. Didn't get much, picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Well, they're certainly not out of field goal range here, but they want to try to pay off this drive with a touchdown. They'll go for it on fourth. Needs it to keep this drive alive. Oh, he's got some space. That will be enough to move the chains and get them a first down in the red zone at the 14. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He's got it. They go up top to get it down to the 5. Give them 5 as they try to pay off this drive. They're going to run it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. They'll try to get the first through the air. Looking to get in. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. Send the tight end in motion. With the run on first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Indiana!
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this ball now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into a line, probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And the point after is good. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? The give to the running back from the shotgun. Shot down in the backfield again, and that might do it here in the half and run away for this defense to wind up the quarter. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
See, the only thing I don't like about the whole play and count shit or whatever that crap is, I get it. If you really play defense, scheme defense and shit, man, and this shit is lame as hell. But like I said, I understand everybody ain't the same. Yeah, don't like it.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Just about set to get this second half underway. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. It's working. Why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line.
She's just completely missed this block.
Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Missed opportunity on offense. QB and receiver just not on the same page there.
Wants to throw. It's O'Neal. Complete to the right. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Quarterback making checks. Second down, they'll go to the air. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half.
I eyed that shit down, trying to get this boy the ball because he.
Center field position as well as anybody in college football, and you saw it right there.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Got a little space. Not a whole lot of room to run. Let's give him a couple.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to find the end zone. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
Rockets trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
Back to pass on second down. Touchdown, Miami! Fit it in the window for the score.
And it's now the second time.
Let him hang around, man. You should have been took care of these guys.
Great job securing the catch.
And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we are tied up into third. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Oklahoma rolled to a victory, and after putting up this kind of win, there has to be some Heisman buzz around a program that produced 4 winners of the award between 2003 and 2018. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like a good one there. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Throws to the wideout. Oh, he drops it. That is a catch he makes 99 times out of 100, but it'll be third down. And the Hoosiers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. On the move. And he converts on third down as he gets it out to the 26. Snap it on first and 10. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anyway.
Looking to pass. It's O'Neal. He rifles one deep down the right side. Pass is broken up. It's incomplete, but there is a flag on the play. Will wonders never cease if you're a defensive guy? They call PI on the offense this time. They'll line up for a second down play. Back to pass. Rushes on him. This time he's got it. Good, solid tackle. And the Hoosiers want to move quickly. Might be changing the route. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He'll throw it down. It's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Man, it's so hard to keep a rabbit in the cage, that quarterback, right? He's going to scramble around. He's going to make plays, and when he gets outside the pocket, you're just trying to get a hand on him. How about getting a hand on him, forcing the fumble, and recovering it? Great job by the defense continuing to chase that QB.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They've got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
When you play zone coverage and you got a wide receiver that's a beast, it becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
Tight end now in motion. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And nice answer by this defense. You give them a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and one play turns to 2. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
Swing it on 2nd down. It's complete to the left. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. That throw and catch are a good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it?
That's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Run the shotgun and hand off to the back. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's O'Neal. Unloads to the wideout. And that's going to fall on the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Offense in a bunch formation. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Hall. Makes his way out to the 20 before he stopped, and that'll bring up a 4th down. The Hoosiers send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. First half of this drive comes from their own 44. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Yeah, think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball. So, let's see if they can be a little bit more physical in this drive.
Second down, he'll throw it. Works the middle of the field. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. And the Hurricanes are in the hurry-up.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws, just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Oh, he had it right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they missed an opportunity for a nice play on first down. The short hands, it's Gilbert. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. The give on the option. Touchdown, Kings! Great job by the back on the option. They'll try to tack one more on their score. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole. Slid it through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's O'Neal. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Connection to the right. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 3-7.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
Quickly complete. They made the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
And this offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like you.
They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chain.
They've got the weapons to stay aggressive. Just made a big play. Let's see if we can take a shot here into the end zone, score, and try to save as much time on the clock as we can.
They just keep firing. It's complete on the right side. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. And he dropped it, just didn't put the thing all the way in.
Hopefully that's not going to affect the quarterback's confidence going back to this guy later. That was a catch he should have made. He dropped it. Let's see what the QB does moving forward.
He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. They absolutely
multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
Dropping back, it's O'Neal. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. And the Hoosiers come to the line needing just inches for the first down. He's going to look for a man on third and short. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. Has to get there to move the sticks. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Hoosiers have to pick up the tempo. You know, some people think it's a gamble, but sometimes it's really not. It's just a smart play to go for it on fourth down.
One thing you know is you're only going to have so many possessions. So the more you punt, the more you give it up, obviously you're not going to score. And the field position game is kind of going out the window. So, yes, you definitely go for it more, and you've seen more success, and you've seen more points than ever.
And the Hoosiers have their whole playbook open here on second and inches. They go to the ground. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's first and 10. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Put themselves in a bit of a bind with that last one. It's second and 14. The offense changing the play. To the air on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
They got the score they needed, and this isn't over.
Don't call it a comeback again. The first part, step one accomplished. This offense obviously still has work to do, but the defense has to go out and get a stop and get him the ball back.
Getting set for the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer.
Personal foul. Roughing the kick. Defense.
When you're trying to protect the lead, you just simply cannot have a personal foul penalty at this stage in the game. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. And here comes in Miami offense back onto the field. And this team really has command of the entire attack right now. And the QB is more than had his weight as lighting up the secondary and the scoreboard, Jesse.
Yeah, and Breeze, talking to the coaches coming into this one, they felt like they had a real opportunity in this game to throw the football with success, understanding just how talented their quarterback is. And he's really answered the bell. He's done a really nice job with his decisions. He's played on time. He's been accurate. And this offense has been up and down the field in large part because of how well their quarterback is playing.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
They want that clock to run. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And that hurts on defense, giving up the first on the ground like that. We're in a one-possession game. You've got all 3 timeouts. I think you got to start burning.
Breaks into the opener. He's at the touchdown Hurricane. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away, count on your defense. Not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, we've got a 2-possession lead.
28.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
And you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance in the run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
He uncorks a bullet to the right. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. Bunch formation for these receivers. Back to throw, it's O'Neal. Got it in the middle of the target. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. The Hoosiers moving quickly to the line. This upset bid has been brewing since the start of the game, seemingly, and they are in a world of hurt at this moment, guys.
Yeah, keep the pedal to the floor, right? Don't let up. You've done a great job. You're the perceived underdog. You're taking control of this football game. Jesse, you got the formula right now. You got them right where you want.
Yeah, they've thrown caution to the wind in this game, right, David? I mean, they came in here, they have to take some chances. They have to be open and free. It's worked to their advantage. Now's not the time to get tight if you're the underdog winning this game late.
Grabs it in the middle. They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the spot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting him in the slot. Get him the football, let him make plays.
Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pick up a 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Here we go, here we go. Lost to throw again. Quick completion on the out. And he's just run out of bounds, maybe living to fight another day there. It'll be a loss on the play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're trying to eat up some clock here. Ninth play of the drive. It's 3rd and 6. To the air. It's O'Neal. Defense makes a stop, but the chain's wrong, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. He wants to change this route. He's looking to throw. Right on time to get it. Touchdown, Indiana! A great catch on 1 for 6.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
Lining up for the PAT. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. And when you've been around a while, as this guy has behind center, you expect this type of performance, and boy, is he delivered. And he's thrown it all over the place. Been a bit of a mismatch, candidly, Jesse.
I think there were high expectations for this guy coming into the year, but I don't know if anyone thought it would look this good. He's been so dialed in today, but he's doing the work during the week leading up to the game. Boy, oh boy, it shows up on game day. He's got a lot of talent, but you combine the mental approach to that talent, this guy's virtually unstoppable.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The The Hurricanes will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. And if you list the priorities here, Jesse, first thing, get your kicker into his comfort zone.
It's a balance here between being conservative and being aggressive. You know that a field goal obviously puts you in a position to win this game, but, David, I don't hate being aggressive here either.
No, I'm going to be aggressive. I'm not leaving it up to my kicker if I have a choice. I trust my offense. I make the plays I know I can make. I watch the clock, but I stay aggressive.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Quarterback may change this route. Dropping back, it's O'Neal. Right on the money. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Looking to fire. Gets it out fast. All down the middle, more the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. After that last pickup, in field goal range, but still time to go for the win. Wants to throw on 1st down. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th.
2nd down.
Gotta find a completion on this one. Throws toward the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Scoreboard operator got a workout in this one. Fun game for us to watch, but they can't come up with the W.
Yeah, and it's a team game, right? The offense did their job, and now defense will have to find a way in the future to make better plays, get stops, and stop them scoring so many points, especially when your offense does their job.
And we see a lot of games like this in college football when both offenses are just trading blows back and forth, and it just comes down to which defense can get a stop. Unfortunately for the losing team, they just were not able to do it.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.